Hello everybody, welcome back to the next episode of Cities Skylines with me, Biffa, and today we are going to be learning how to analyse an area that you've built and make it even better. So we're going to cover such things as traffic, mass transit, your services, schools and things like that, and how to just make your citizens happier, that they want to upgrade their houses and to help your city grow overall. And we're going to be doing that by using the area that we built in the last episode. As always, thank you very much for all the name suggestions that you gave me. I will be picking one by the end of this episode. A nice name for this area, but we built this huge area here which basically catapulted us to the next level. I think we went from 34,000 to, let's have a look now, I think we're at 49,000. Flipping heck. I mean, the next level is, let's have a look, 70,000. So it is not going to be long to get there. But this area here, and it is absolutely looking brilliant. I love building this. But yeah, there are some problems that we need to fix on here. So let's take a look at these in order. And of course, you can use these little tips and hints in any parts of your city, or as you're using your city as a whole. You don't have to just sort of pick one area to fix. So first of all, let's take traffic. That is like the biggest thing. Oh, flipping it. Autosave. Quick sip of tea. Don't forget, if you're playing Biffism Bingo, then the words are going to be pinned in the pinned comment below. Yeah, let me know what points you get by the end of the episode. So, I mean, obviously trash is a problem. We can see that. I'll tell you what, let's fix the trash first, because that is just such an obvious problem staring us in the face. So, garbage processing status is quite low. We have been using these new ones here. And I'm just looking, the nearest sort of collection place is over here. It's only got 8 vehicles in use out of 20. But that is covering all of this. And oh, there's one up here as well. Let's just have a look at this one. That is using 13. So what this is leading me to believe is that our actual processing complex, which is here, is probably full up. Trucks in use 13 out of 50. So it has got space, has got reserves, but not enough trucks to go out and pick up all the garbage from these places. I mean, they're only 25% full. I reckon what we just need here is another waste transfer facility. Would probably help all of this. I want to put it sort of on the outskirts, because obviously we've got pollution and stuff like that. I don't want to necessarily put it down here. How about over here? Because this is only... That should be okay. It's only like a few... These are offices along here. So that, I believe, these are offices. Yeah, these are offices. So that's going to block any noise and stuff from anything else we build down here. It's at the end of the road, out the way, and it's only by the metro and the tram and the train station. Yeah, that should be good. So we'll do that, and we'll see how that helps later on. Right, let's look at the traffic in this area. So overall, we're at 78%, and pretty much... we're okay. There's a few little red spots, but they're moving. Let's have a look. This area here is something... We put a time traffic light in there before. Oh, we're running out of electricity. We've got something we can do to fix that as well in a bit. But let's just whack this up to like 125%. Bink! There we go, just to keep everybody happy. Over here... Again, red, but still moving, still moving. This is... okay, this is backing up a little bit up here. The traffic lights have just changed. Let's see if all these cars get through. No, they don't. Right, we're going to just do something over here. Is this just a giveaway sign? No, it is actually some traffic lights. And there's only... oh, it's all turning right. Okay. Well, it's... let's just see how much of this gets through, whether there's space. Yeah, it's stopped already. So that was... step number 1. So let's just stop this. We're going to edit step number 1. We're going to change that to my arbitrarily picked numbers of 8 and 12. Always seems to work. We'll start that up again. And then when it gets to state 2, which is... sorry, state 1, which is what we want. So I want to make sure there's enough to get through there. Here we go. Normally takes a couple of iterations. I mean, they're also trying to get through this one here. Yeah, that is a lot better than it was. And I think we also need to change this one here to give this side a slightly longer time. No, actually, they've got through, look. Yeah, that is not too bad. Let's just give it one more iteration, just see if all of these can get through here. What I can see is most of these are coming down there, wanting to get over to this road here. I'm just wondering whether a little bypass might help. But overall, it is actually still moving okay. They're getting through. Yeah, it's just because of the length of this road. Do you know what we could do, which might actually help? I mean, this is like a weird little thing, but if we get the Move It mod, I'd like this road here to be a little bit bigger. And we can see this road here bends around. If we just grab this, I'm going to put on snapping and just make this road straight. It's not much, but that just makes this a little bit bigger. But what we could actually do is even take it a little bit further. Let's turn off snapping. We've got all this room here. Why does that road even have to be so small? Maybe sort of do that. Let's just see whether that makes a difference. Probably going to get a house or two disappear. Yeah, that's fine. We can fill that back in again. Let's pop an office down there. Just gives a little bit more space down here. And we might just find that that just helps. So now all of that's going. I mean, I could hook up these two lights together, but that seems to have fixed the problem. Yeah, I'm happy to go with that. I just want to lower this down a little bit. There we go. Yeah, that's fine. That's good. Also, back over in the area that we just built, there's this little junction going on through the middle here, which is super busy. But actually, that time traffic light's working okay. Down here, I want to keep an eye on it as well, but this seems to be moving fine. So, at the moment, traffic is all right. Let's just check what's going on over here. Again, another super busy area. Was this bit set up as a roundabout? This bit here is like a roundabout. This bit isn't. And they're all sort of converging on each other here, aren't they? What I might just do is make this road here one way. Just so we don't have three lots of cars all coming to the same place. Let's just grab... Let's use this one here, the industry one. So we're going to upgrade that to go the other way. And we might just do that all the way around. There we go. So that goes like that. This one here could possibly do with having an asymmetrical setup like that. And then if we do control left click for some dedicated turning lanes. This one here has only got this little lane to come down where the people live. So I'm not too concerned about that. And this one down here could probably be a... There we go. And I'll tell you what I'm also going to do is I'm going to change this one to 4 lanes. We've got dedicated turning lanes at each side. And do you know what? I'm going to do that one as well. And then we've got dedicated turning lanes all the way along. There we go. And let's just speed that up a bit. And hopefully it just means cars can get in and out quicker of where they're supposed to go. Yeah, as soon as you put dedicated turning lanes in, you just instantly get double the throughput. I'm going to put some there. I'm going to upgrade that one. Yeah. And then we'll just do control left click at each end. Dedicated turning lanes. That one should be okay. That should be good. Yeah, that's fine. That's moving along nicely. What are we at? 78%. That's okay. I'm not going to be too concerned about a couple of percentages here and there. 79% is going up. Good. Traffic. Now, something that can also, of course, help your traffic is your mass transit. Now, if you remember correctly, in this area, we have various mass transit, it's not mass traffic, various mass transit going on. We've got this monorail and bus hub that's in this area. And as you can see, the monorail, it loops all the way around here. It also goes up over to this fan zone that's all on fire park area. And it comes all the way along here and drops some people off to the oil industry that we've got over there. So that's helping people get around. The buses, we've got one bus that covers this side and one bus that covers this side, just to sort of pick people up and bring them to this hub. And then we also have the above ground metro. So if people want to leave very quickly, they can come over here via the monorail. They can walk. We've got walking paths everywhere. And then they can follow this metro all the way through. And that will just bring them up over to here, which will then help them to get over into this area. And this is sort of like a mini hub. We've got like trams, that's what they're called, set up, going all over this part of the city. So we're linking our mass transit options together. But what you want to do is to check how effective all of these are. So let's just have a quick nosy at our buses. There we go. We can see where they're all going. So our last two bus lines we put in are bus 10 and 11. This all shuttle is a different one. So you want to have a look at these and you want to see how many buses you've got. So you don't want too many, causing lots of traffic. And you want to see whether you've got enough. So at the moment, we've actually got 107 people waiting at this stop over here. Let's see where that is. So that's at this place, bringing people. Let's just go back to our bus routes again. The green one. So that is taking people, picking them all up and bringing them back to here. Now, what's interesting is there is walking paths like right here. There's like a walking path right here. There's this walking path here. There's this metro and there's this monorail. But they are choosing to wait for the buses. Right, they would walk over here if that was a quicker route. So that possibly tells me that they want to come up here. They want to come and visit the park. So I'm just thinking, here we go. There's the buses there. I'm just thinking, rather than adding in another route or, you know, if we didn't have paths, adding in paths, they could get across to the metro and stuff. I would say on this one here, number 10, we just need to add some more buses. So, I mean, to pick up those 99, you know, that would be 3 or 4 buses, wouldn't it? I'm going to double that to 6 because we might find it does slightly go down over time and see how that goes. So we're using biofuel buses on here, which is fine. Yeah, let's see how that goes. Let's check back to our lines overview. Let's check number 11 as well. I'm quite surprised that so many people are using the... Whoa! So many people are using the buses. So where's that one? That's all the way over this side. Okay. Where's the other one that's got a ton of people on? Bus number 11. So that was that one there. This one here. So they're almost in the same place. Not quite. That one's like in the middle here. Now that's interesting. Considering we've got walking paths everywhere, it's interesting that they're actually wanting to have that many more buses. What are you being sick for? Don't be sick. So I think even on this one here, as our traffic is so good, we've only got 4 vehicles on there. Yeah, a lot of these stops have got a ton. I'm going to just double this up to 9 because my maths is so bad. I'm going to double it and add 1. And then we shall keep an eye on how that is going. I'm also considering now adding in another transit option. Through here. Because we've got this 4-lane bus, this 4-lane bike road that goes through here. I do have... Let's come into this one. Let's select networks and let's put in a tram. Get my keys on the right keyboard would be good. So, we've got this road here. It's going to take away the bikes, the option for people to use bikes. It's got tram tracks. This one here, that's an asymmetrical. I'm just wondering whether I could get a tram, a bike. I mean, this does have parking as well. But adding trams through the middle here, I mean, it's possibly going to have problems crossing by the monorail. But that, just down this main road here, just might add another option to help people get around. Well, there we go. Bad Peanut to the rescue. I already had these roads in my asset collection, but hadn't selected them. So we've got this road here, which has got a monorail and a tram going underneath, and 2 lanes in each direction. We have this one here, which has got... Oh, it's 4 lanes, tram tracks, parking, trees, and dedicated stops for buses and trams. And this one here, which is a similar one, but it only has, yeah, what you can see on the screen there. So I think we're going to go for this one here. I really like the look of this. It's a busy one, but it's going to give us all the different options that we need, which I think is going to be fantastic around a new area. And this is like a dedicated tram stop. It's just a small segment of road, but it doesn't have all the parking and things like that. But I think this one here, we're definitely going to go with that. So I am going to upgrade my main boulevard that sort of goes through the middle here. And we're going to not lose anything. We're still going to have parking. We're going to have the lot. Tram tracks, parking, trees, stops for buses and trams. Yeah. And it is the same size, which is absolutely brilliant. So let me just do that. What we are going to lose is the asymmetricness of this road here, which might be a problem, but we'll roll with it and see what happens. Just a little tip as well, if you're upgrading roads on the corners, you can see here it's going to get rid of those houses and get rid of this little path here. Turn off collision in your road tools, and there we go. And as long as there's no, hopefully there's no trees underneath which are going to suddenly reappear, but yeah, that's worked out nicely. Okay, so that brings it all the way up to the end here. Where are we going to take it after that? And it also brings it up, jumpy game, it also brings it up to the end here. Now, as we've said, there is a monorail version of this road. So we could, this one here, medium monorail and tram road, we could just bring that down here and have a little turnaround there for our tram. So it brings it again to this hub. I think that would be a good idea. Let me just do that then, and we'll see what this one looks like. So that connects up nicely. Yep, that's good. You know, I might just stop it there. Yeah, that'll be fine. And then if we just get our normal little one-way tram doohickey, we can put a little turnaround in, and yeah, that'll be good. There we go, that should be okay. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, that's going to sort out that side. And then up the other end over here where it reached the end, I'm just wondering whether we could just extend that and bring it into this area just as another way to get people to work over here. Yeah, let's do that. Let's run this along here. Again, we're going to lose the asymmetricness of this road, but I think we can just deal with that. Okay, so we've just added a little small turnaround section at the end there as well. I don't think losing our asymmetrical road coming out is going to be too much of a problem, but I'm pretty sure we can still do control left click dedicated turning lanes off of this road, which is good. So I'm going to follow this along, and anywhere there's a junction like this, if you look at this arrow here, it's doing straight on down here and right if you're coming from this direction. Control left click dedicated turning lanes for those, which is great. So I'm going to just follow that along and do that all the way along here, and you can see this is running perfectly. We've got our junction here, which is possibly going to give us a little bit of an issue, but we'll see how that goes. And also, the way we've planned our bus routes, there is no buses stopping on this road. So even though it's got dedicated bus stop areas, we've deliberately made sure our buses are stopping off the main road, which is an excellent tip. Oh dear, there's a fire going on there. Which is an excellent tip for keeping your main roads going. There we go. And then we'll follow this one round here. And then that goes in there. Yeah, that's going the right way around so the trams aren't crossing over each other. Good, good, good. And then let's just add in our tram stop. So we're going to try and cover everything we can. So that they can walk up there, so that's fine. Yeah, let's just pop these in. I'm not going to put one on the road here. We are going to have them on the main road going through, though, because obviously we've got these dedicated tram stops. I'm just wondering whether... Yeah, they shouldn't affect where the cars are. So, yeah, let's just run this through here. We'll put one every now and again. And you can see the houses are loving it. So the more options they have for transportation, that's going to really help them with... yeah, upgrading and all that sort of stuff. So I'm being quite liberal with these. And then, as I normally do, I'm just going to go back and pop one on the other side of the road as well. Of course, I've got to hook up a depot to this because we don't have that yet. So I'm just going to go back and have a look whether we can hook up to the depot we already have or whether we need to have a brand new depot, which is possibly what is going to happen. We've got the money, we can afford to. Have we got a stop on this main road? We haven't, but you know what? I am going to add a stop because I'm going to add a little walking path over to there. So let's do that. I'm going to put a stop this side as well. And then I'm going to grab this little walking path that I've been using. Yeah, I'm just going to go straight through over here somewhere. Right over to that junction. There we go. Excellent. Let's just line that up a bit. Let's line that up a bit. We'll get the factories building next to it. Yeah, so that should be good. Let's take a quick look at that route then and see how many that's going to give us. Metro lines. Oh, it's tram line number 5. There we go. Tram line number 5. What size tram? Yeah, look, we can see it can't get any vehicles on there. So we've got these teacup trams that are in various sizes. I'm thinking, with the amount of people that we've got, if we go for the 5, look at that. These are upgrading now because they've got access to these stops over here. And then we'll try and squeeze a depot in. Yeah, decided to add another tram depot over there because this line here has to cross over a path as well. Yeah, I didn't want to mess all of that up. So hopefully, here we go. We're going to get our trams coming out into our new area. Let's follow this and enjoy our new route. Okay, so first of all, it's going past the industry area down to where our overground metro stop is. Here we go. That's that little turning around loopy thing we've got. And it's got connection there to our monorail. And look at all the people waiting already. That is fantastic. That is fantastic. I don't think it stopped and picked up anybody. That's even better. Why didn't you pick anybody up? There's more coming. Whoa! Look at that. It's flying up in the air. Okay, we need to just move that around a little bit. I'll do that. Don't worry. There we go. We can see our huge park at the back there. Oh, loads of people waiting. Now you're picking some people up. Well done. You know what your job is. Look at that. You got the Teaport logo, Teaport name and the Biffa logo on the side. Fantastic. Fantastic. Thank you, Archangel, for those. I'm going to have a sip of tea while you're picking the people up. And then we're going to go down here and turn right onto our brand new road. Here we go. So this is the new road we've got set up. So you can see the parking. We've got the... Oh, I thought it was 2 dedicated lanes for cars. But actually the middle one here is the tram as well, isn't it? Yes, we might need to do a little bit of adjustment on the amount of trams and things we've got, depending on what that's like, traffic-wise. Come on, speed up. What it's doing at the minute is unbunching, so... But yeah, it's fine. I like it. It's got trees as well. We want to keep trees, don't we? So let's just go a little bit quicker and enjoy the rest of this ride. Oh, there we go. We're going under the metro. We're going out under the monorail. Oh, no, the monorail's off to the side, isn't it, on the other road? So I'm hoping that this is going to ease the amount of people. Oh, autosave, quick super T. Ease the amount of people that are queuing for the buses. And help get people around a lot more. Because as we know, a big high density area like this. Oh, I just saw tons of people waiting over there for a bus. Oh, we can actually look. Look out the window. Look at them all. Look at them all. Or is that a tram they're waiting for? That might be the tram stop and they're going to walk across the road. Oh my goodness me. And in a moment along here, we're heading up into our industry area, I think, up there in the distance. Oh, you see them above ground metro. There we go, look. So we're going to turn left along here and have the little turny roundy bits, which is right behind some of our factories. And I think that's going to help people get to work over here as well, which is just absolutely brilliant. As much as you can do to move people around is always a good thing. I just want to see how this works here. Yeah, that looks fine to me. Good. Okay, let's jump out of this then. So, what did we need to fix? We need... The trash is still a problem, isn't it? We need to fix this little junction here. I know what that is this road is too close to that one. So, I'm going to use the Move It mod, grab these 4 nodes, and see if we can just shift that down a little bit. And we'll do the same for that and that. There's all the people there that are waiting. That's fine. I'm going to add a little path in here. Let's use the path that we've been using everywhere. There we go. So we can use our picker tool. Picker. We'll grab that. And can I just draw that in there? I can if I turn off road guidelines. Ooh, let's put Anarchy on. That shouldn't mess with anything. No, there we go. Looks like they're all queuing on the path, but that's fine. And they can walk and get in and out and all of that sort of stuff. Good. So let's just take a quick look at how many people are using our tram line. So at the minute we've got 10 vehicles on there. And these hold like 200 each. So I'm going to half that. So all the people on vehicles that have just disappeared. Goodbye. There's 167 people on that one. So we'll leave that like that, and hopefully, so that was the 5-car one, wasn't it? Yeah. We'll see how that goes. As it's such a long line and there's so many stops, instead of having 5 cars, I could have more 3 cars, but yeah, we'll leave it. We'll see how that goes. So hopefully that will help with the traffic and the moving people around as well. So to help with the trash, there was our new trash collection thingamabob that we put in. I've also put a recycling centre. That's going to add another 20 trucks to this area. So we'll see how that goes. So now let's look at our services, which is something you really want to keep an eye on, obviously because it makes your citizens happy or unhappy. But things like schools can quickly fill up. And as you can see, there's a lot of sick people around here, which we may be able to help. So we do have a big hospital here. Ambulance in use 0, patient 0 out of 500. So consider why the heck. So this person here, citizens are sick. Noise pollution is high. Upgrade roads and less noisy ones, or offer more healthcare. Well, they are literally across the road for some healthcare. So why this is not sending people out, I don't know. What I'm thinking I might just do is delete that and replace it. It was our big one here. And just see whether that makes any difference to sending out ambulances. It might not. But let's just take a quick look at what else we've got in this area. So we've got the big hospital there. And then we've got our little healthcare thing over here. Again, no patients. So I'll tell you what it is. It really is just down to noise pollution for those, which is only going to be fixed by solving the noise pollution. So if we go over here, noise pollution. Yeah, everywhere is pretty noisy in this area. You're probably... there we go. You've just been picked up, haven't you? Hang on, let's go back to here. I was hoping to see the ambulance, but it doesn't look like I can. Is there anybody going to be in here? No. Maybe they've decided the noise pollution isn't that bad after all. Yeah, well, we'll leave that going anyway, and hopefully we've got enough coverage anyway on that. Fire. Yeah, fire safety. So we've got coverage down here, coverage up there, but nothing really for the middle section over here. Can we just squeeze a small fire station in that's going to cover a lot of this? Hopefully, if we pop this one there, speed the game up. There we go, look at that. So that's covered all of that centre section, which is good. Don't have very good coverage up here. I'm just going to pop a small one. Let's turn off Anarchy. Let's just pop a small one there. Excellent, that's good. So that's going to cover those as well. But I'm more interested in the coverage of our people. Yep, that's good. Police always just gives massive coverage, so I'm not too concerned about that. Jail's availability is fine. Coverage is perfectly fine. Schools is the big one. Now, if we have a look at this here, we can already see elementary school availability isn't enough. Oh, chair squeak. And that'll be because of this new high density area. That's elementary. High school, we should be doing okay, but here might be a problem. university, we're doing fine. So let's check our elementary schools first of all. Let's just start with this one down here. So that is already maxed out at 300 pupils. And then we've got a few in here. So we've got this one here already maxed out. We've got this one here already maxed out. Yeah, we can see where this is going. We've got this one here already maxed out. And I bet the next one up as well. Here it is. What a surprise, already maxed out. Now these max out quite quickly. And they're always 300 capacity, whatever size you use. So I'm wondering if we could just double up on all the ones that we've got. Yeah, so I'm going to do that. Everywhere there's one, I'm going to put another one next to it. We'll have that facing this road. There we go. So I'm pretty sure we're only sort of getting rid of shops. You're complaining about noise. Do you know what? I think I'm going to replace you with a school. Oh, you're lucky I can't because that school's in the way. Oof. Okay, there we go. So it's meant getting rid of some of the houses or maybe the odd shop here and there. But yeah, you can hear the bing, bing, bing of the upgrades because now there are more schools available. Still over... Look, these are upgrading. Still overall a bit of a problem, but that might hopefully just help in this area. Let's just check out the high schools then. So we've got this one. Oh, hang on. We need another elementary school over here, didn't we? This was really bad. Let's just pop that around the side by the car park. There we go. So high school. Let's just check this one here. Yeah, that's got space. I think that one's okay. Let's check that one there. That's got space. Where was another one? There it is there. Trash is a huge problem. That's got space. And this one up here. Yeah, so this area, which is what we're concentrating on, has got plenty of space. And then finally, it was universities. We've only got one of these smaller universities. Plenty of room in that. We will come to doing a big university area at some point, but not at the moment. Also, public library. We've got one public library down there. As these give people a little chance of sort of upgrading their level, I'm going to pop another couple of these in. If we could just squeeze them in sort of on these corners. Then we could just put one along here. Yeah, there we go. So that sort of covers that area, We could pop one in down here somewhere as well. It's going to mean getting rid of a few of these businesses. Let's go there. Yeah, there we go. So that should help people move through the education system a teeny tiny bit quicker. Okay, to help with the trash, I've added another waste processing complex all the way over this side of the city. We've got the other one over here. So I'm hoping that they will go out and, yeah, pick up the trash from the other things and help empty out things a little bit quicker. Yeah, that is the idea. And we've hit 50,000 population, which is just fantastic. Oh, a couple more things I forgot to cover. We, of course, have got crematoriums, death care coverage. We have no death care coverage over here at all. So, yeah, I definitely want to pop a few of those about the place. Let me just do that. And also, of course, our child health care centre, which increases health for children, increases our birth rate, and the elder care, which increases the care for elder ones. Man alive, we've got so many saves coming up today, I've run out of tea. And increases the average lifespan of your citizens. Now, they have a huge area of effect. So I want to try and find a nice little place to plot those. I think that'll be a nice place for our childcare centre right here, backing onto the park, covering, I would say, at least 99% of this entire area. The elder care park, slightly larger. Yeah, and I think we'll have that over here. It's just opposite the park. We can always pop some more trees and things around it as well. But yeah, that fits in really nice down there. Excellent. So that is a couple more services is really going to help this area. So I just took a quick poll of the people using all my new monorail, trams, metro and stuff, and they said it is smoking hot. What better accolade can you have from your citizens than that? So something else I've just decided to add in here, I've just been reading the comments of my last video that's just gone out while I'm recording this, is we've got our metro running through here, and it was never meant to have any stops in here, but you know what? So many people are wanting to travel to get around. I've just added an elevated metro station. You can see it here. It just so happens that I've set up this line in exactly the right spot to have that go there, which is great. So I've added some stops there. And I'm also going to do the same just over here. So I thought I'd bring you in for this one. Let's just pause this. We're going to delete these sections along here. We're going to get our elevated station. Look at that. Perfectly fits in there. If I just go sort of there. And then what we're going to do, we're going to connect these up. But the station is going to be at not the right height. So as you can see, it dips down and goes back up again. So I'm going to select the station. Come over to this station that we just put in. Control H. So now it's white. So that will select this one and set the other one at the same height as this one. So we go back over here. That is now lifted up. And everything's nice and flat and straight along there, which is good. The front of this seems to be covered in a load of buildings because I didn't have collision on. That's fine. So I'm probably just going to dezone like those ones there. There we go. Excellent. So that is now another stop right in the middle of this area, which is cool. And I've got to not forget, actually add the stops in. So there's our lines. We'll grab that line, add a stop there, grab that line, and add a stop there. Absolutely brilliant. So now all the people that were complaining about this metro going through here for no reason can stop complaining, because we now have a stop on this side and a stop on that side that's taking people to this little hub and this little hub up here as well. And then barely, just a few moments later, one of the stops I've just put in has got 197 people waiting at, and the other one's got 700 and something waiting at, and the one over here's got 400 and something waiting at, and we've only got 2 vehicles going backwards and forwards along here. So I'm now wondering whether we need to completely add, say, another 2 would be 306 vehicles to go backwards and forwards along there. Maybe that will help keep track of all those people that want to move backwards and forwards. And then once you've made that change, it's a good idea to just sit and watch your line to see whether you've got too many or not enough. I've just dropped it down to 5. I may even drop that down to 4. As we can see, this is pretty much keeping on top of it all. We've got 100 people odd here. Yeah, look, it's gone down. Yeah, I think we can drop that down to 4, and I think that will certainly keep us nice and rosy along there. I've also gone along and just slightly adjusted my buses and my tram and my monorail as well, as we've been messing with what's in this area. So yeah, very good. Okay, well, let's take a final look at this area that we've been carefully tweaking to make it absolutely perfect. Traffic in this area is just what we're concerned about, is looking fine. That is really, really good. There's no people complaining about needs. I think there's 1 or 2 with the trash, but nothing like we had before. Our trash is all taken care of. With our 2 new added metro stations, we can see if we look inside, there's absolutely tons of people waiting for those. Let's go over here, and I've adjusted all the amount of monorails and trains, so we haven't got too many of those going through. And it's all grown and upgraded. I mean, how many people do we actually have in this area? Let's just take a look. Cypress Heights, 22,230. Well, as you saw in the thumbnail of the last video, it was 10,000. So we have healthily upgraded all of this, which is absolutely brilliant. So there we go. I did just check for a name for this area, but as the last video hasn't been out very long, for me anyway, there's not been enough upvotes for that. But yeah, what do you reckon? What do you reckon? Let me know in the comments below if those tips are helpful to you. If they are, please consider subscribing so you can be here for the next one. And I will see you all very soon. Have a fantastic day. Take care. Bye-bye.